Vedante Kuruna Vaishnava Asura Goyara Sagara Vedante Kuruna. Is the treble very bass is more? Check, no? Very loud. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You can increase the treble, you can decrease the bass. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, echo further. Lot of echo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is good. Thank you, bro. Hare Krishna. O he Vaishnava Thakura Doyara Sagara Vedante Kuruna Koti. O he Vaishnava Thakura Doyara O he Vaishnava Thakura Doyara Sagara Vedante Kuruna Koti. O he Diya Pada Chaya Sodahe Amaya. 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 Tumhara charana dhore. Tumhara charana dhore. Vaishnava Thakura Doyara Sagara Vedante Kuruna Koti. Chaya Veda Gomi Chaya Dusha Chodi. Chaya Veda Gomi Chaya Dusha Chodi. Chaya Dusha Deho Dase. छाया गुण देह भावे जय सत्संगा देह हमारे छाया सत्संगा देह हमारे घोट की संज्ञा आते घोटे की संज्ञा आते हमारा नहीं पाया बाला सखी हमारा नहीं पाया बाला हरि नाम संकीर्तने हरि नाम संकीर्तने तुम्हें कृपा करी सदा बिंदु दिया तुम्हें कृपा करी सदा बिंदु दिया सदा बिंदु दिया देहो कृष्ण नाम ध्याने देहो कृष्ण नाम ध्याने कृष्ण से तुम्हारा कृष्ण बीते पारो कृष्ण से तुम्हारा कृष्ण बीते पारो तुम्हारा संगति आते तुम्हारा संगति आते हम तो कंगाला कृष्ण कृष्ण बोली हम तो कंगाला कृष्ण कृष्ण बोली दैतव पाछे पाछे दैतव पाछे पाछे ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुर दया सागर जगते छोड़ो न कोई वैष्णव ठाकुर दया सागर जगते छोड़ो दिया छाया तुझे रामाया दिया छाया तुझे रामाया तुम्हारा कराना तुम्हारा Hare Krishna Bharasura Goya Sagar Hare Krishna Bharasura Goya Sagar Krishna Ko Maharaj Kadi Se Paro Krishna Ko Maharaj Kadi Se Paro Tomara Sakati Namaste Tomara Sakati Namaste Amrita Mangala Sakati Namaste Amrita Mangala Sakati Namaste Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Jaya Radha, Vrinda Vallabha Radha, Vrinda Vallabha Radha, जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय कृष्णा जय श्री 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 राधा मदन मोहन की, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की, श्री निताई गौरांग भगवान की, श्री पंचतत्व की, श्री वृंदावन धाम की। श्री श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की, ऑल असेंबल डिवोटीज की जय। निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हुकुम करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्री गुरु दीनतारिणं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम्। ओम अपवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष सभ्याभ्यन्तरं सुखे। Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. चेतोदर्पणमर्जनं भवमहाद्भवाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयकैरिव चन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावधूजीवनम् आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनं सर्वत्मस्थपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनं नामकारि बौडाङ्ग सर्वशक्ति तत्रातिपानियमिता स्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमीदृशम् इह जाननुरागः तृणादपि सुनीचेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमाननीयमानदेन कीर्तनय सदा न धनं न जलं न सौन्दर्यं कवितं वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवताद्भक्तिरभूयितकी
Long, short press.
Noise cancellation.
ఇంకా ఫాస్ట్ గా అవుతుంది ఇప్పుడు.
It's the key message up to 3 levels. Double click activated.
ఇప్పుడు ఏమైంది, ఇది సెకండ్ లెవెల్ కి వెళ్ళిందా?
ఈ సెకండ్ లెవెల్ లో 2 clicks అయింది. డబుల్
1 బ్లింక్ అయింది.
ప్రెసింగ్ లెవెల్ 1 నా లెవెల్ 2
ఒకసారి మాట్లాడండి. మీరు యూట్యూబ్ లో వెళ్ళి చూడండి, బయటికి వెళ్ళి క్లియర్ గా వస్తుంది.
Today, Father was married now. Because Father is not feeling well. He had to admit that he is not feeling.
చెప్పండి. హరే కృష్ణ.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Testing the quality of the mic, noise cancellation. అంటే ఈ లోపల ఉన్నామో అన్న
లోపలిది కాదు, ఇక్కడిది. హరే కృష్ణ హిందీ పెట్టాలి కదా, ఇక్కడ మరి ఇది ఇక్కడ నుంచి వస్తుంది. ఒకసారి నిన్న మాట్లాడింది వస్తుంది.
ప్రభు ఇది లైవ్ వెళ్తుంది.
టెస్టింగ్ అయిపోయింది.
Yeah, Ramesh Prabhu's mother-in-law also had a recent stroke and she is in ICU. So Prabhuji wants all of us to pray for his mother-in-law. Let's intensely pray from our heart so that Prabhuji will be relieved of this stress and she will also be relieved from the pain. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu, for asking us to pray. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So we discussed this verse last week. We'll not discuss it again, just repeating the verse. Mamchayo avyabhichareena Bhakti yogena sevate Sagunan samatityaita Brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at once transcends the modes of mental nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman. So Prabhupada explained here that when we start devotional service, we can easily transcend the modes. Otherwise, we cannot transcend the modes. Shuddha Sattva is above the Trigunas. What are the Trigunas? Sattva-guna, Tamma-guna, Rajoguna. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamma-guna. Yeah. And Shuddha Sattva is above these three. And Shuddha Sattva primarily means devotional service. Shuddha Sattva is not one of the gunas. Don't mistake it to be one of the gunas. It is above the three gunas, which is Shuddha Sattva, which is devotion. So here, very clearly, Lord Krishna is telling all of us that if you want to conquer the three modes of mental nature, you have to raise yourself to that platform of devotional service. There is no other way. Anybody who is not performing bhakti, no matter what he is speaking, he is influenced by the three modes of mental nature. Right? He can be a great guru who has constructed 20,000 temples. He can be a philanthropist who takes care of the whole world. He can be a great orator of Vedas. He can be any famous personality. He can be somebody who is only drinking milk for the last 25 years. But if he is not performing devotional service, then that means he is simply acting in the three modes of mental nature. Now, how do we determine if somebody is performing devotional service? Right? Prabhupada has made it very easy for us. Don't worry, we don't have to analyze. If you are serving a devotee who is performing devotional service, you are performing devotional service. Finish. Khatam. Samajhiye na? What you are doing is not important. For whom you are doing is important. If you are serving a devotee who is performing devotional service, you are automatically performing devotional service. We are not here trying to define what is devotional service. What is devotional service? Krishna can define. And it is defined very nicely. Ahoitiki aprahihata yayatma suprasiddhati. Uninterrupted, unmotivated, that is devotional service. Well, am I performing that or not? It's very always questionable. Right? How can we know that whether we are performing devotional service? We are performing devotional service if a senior devotee whom we are working with is happy with us. It's very important he is happy with us. Not that tu kar raha hai, tu kar, main jo kar raha, main kar raha. He should be happy with you. Happy means what? When will he be happy? Not his instructions, his guru's instructions. Right? Again, that is another problem. Right? That is another problem. That say for example, if you have a senior like me, filled with ego, unless you make me happy, you will not get devotion. That's nonsense, isn't it? Just think about it. Right? It's not about me being happy. It's about my senior being happy. When my senior is happy, I am happy. And if you're making my senior happy, then I am happy and I'm safe also. Isn't it? Simple. And what is that senior thinking? Make my senior happy. Indukra Babu, don't try to do seva to me. Seva to my senior. Right? Automatically. So this is why it is parampara. Devotional service in parampara is very simple. Do what your guru is doing. Follow what your guru is doing. Follow the rhythm. Whatever is going on. Just be part of it. Your guru pulled a rath out. Go catch the rope and start pulling. Khatam. You are already part of the devotional service. If you go there and ask, no, we should start the rath from that side, right? Why this side? That's okay. He's already decided. Pull the rath. Be cooperative. Be part of it. Be engaged. Do the service. Questioning is not a problem, but be part of it. What we are all planning to do is we are simply planning to follow the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. Isn't it? All of us, right? Everybody, ultimately, we are following the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. What is Srila Prabhupada's instruction? More devotees, happy devotees. Many instructions he has. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Prabhupada's all anecdotes, one line has a lot of meaning. For congregation, he said more devotees, happy devotees. He told two. He did not say more devotees, everybody crying. Right? He did not say less devotees, happy devotees. No. He said both. More devotees, happy devotees. Devotees should be happy. If you are coming to satsang and getting tortured, means there is no hope. Outside anyway you are getting tortured. Why in satsang also getting tortured? Right? Satsang means a place you should come, should be inspired to go to Krishna. If somebody is sitting on Vyasasana torturing you, you are in a very difficult situation. You better, what do you say? Better find another person who can keep you happy. He is also happy. I mean, it's very important. Very important. That's why we take initiation from pure devotees. So be very careful taking from whom you are taking initiation. Because pure devotees are self-satisfied. In a way, they are Atmaramas. They are satisfied from within. Actually, they don't carry any expectation with them from the disciples. They don't carry big expectation. Follow the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. And when you do something big, they'll bless you. Very nice, you're done. Okay, very good. But they know if I give an instruction, this fellow will run away. They already know. Okay, instruction is that khatam. Just imagine. If you don't, what are the 10 offenses? Can you repeat one after the other? 10 offenses to holy name. To blaspheme the devotees who dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. To consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the holy name of Lord Vishnu. Okay. What was that? To disobey the orders of the spiritual master is a third offense among the hierarchy of offenses. And what is after that? To consider any literature in pursuit of Vedic version to be, like to blaspheme any Vedic literature. Even above Vedic literatures, instruction of spiritual master is being prominent. Just imagine. And if that spiritual master comes and says, everybody, my disciples, get up at 4:30, finish your rounds by 6:30. Ready, initiation? Just think about it. If you go against that offense, if you go against that instruction, it's a aparad. Right? Of course, they keep telling the lectures, but they will never tell us a personal instruction. Because they know. But if you do it, they'll be very happy. If you do it, they'll be very happy. Very nice, very nice. No, sorry. Pure devotees, they are pure because they know they are not the body. They are only in the body to serve Krishna. So somebody like His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, who is close to 80 years old, two people have to they have to carry him to the altar, does Mangalarti every day. Every day. Gaur Purnima is coming. I propose all of us will do Mangalarti that day here. 5 o'clock, everybody should come here, we'll start the Mangalarti and do the chanting. Then that day we'll understand what Gopal Krishna Maharaj is doing. ఐదింటికి ఇక్కడ రావాలంటే when should you start from your house? Right? One day if you do khatam, that day office will sleep. Isn't it? Maharaj is doing every day. And Radhesham Prabhu is inspired by Gopal Krishna Maharaj. He says many times. And every single day, wherever Radhesham Prabhu is, he will attend the Mangalarti. There is no question of not attending the Mangalarti. 4:45, he'll be in the temple in front of the altar. He'll just stand there, waiting for the curtains to open. Sansara dava nalanida loka tranaya karanya ganagarakum praptasya kalyana gurunanavasya vande guru shri charanarvindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Varitramadhyana Sodatena Romanta Kampa Sutaranga Bhado Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Sri Vigrahara Nityanana Sringaratana Yuktasya bhatancha niyamdhoti Shri Charanarvindam Chaturvidhasi Bhagavat Prasado Vadvarna Kritam Harivata Sangha Ritvaiva Kirtine Vajadai Sadaiva Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Shri Radhika Madhaya Gurapara Madhurya Leela Gutarupanamna Pratikshana Swadanalolupasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Nikunjayuno Radhikayasi Hai Yayali Viryotimira Pesaniya Tatrati Daksha Radhivallabhasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Sakshadarittvena Shamasta Shastre Yuktasaka Bhavyasa Varshati Kintu Prabhurya Priya Eva Tasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Yasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasado Yasya Prasadan Nagati Kutopi Science Tuvam Tasya Yashasri Tanyam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam 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 Hari Bol.
Only one for one. Please, we should.
Right? Who can cure spiritual laziness? Material laziness can be cured. Material laziness can be. One fellow is lazily walking on the road, or if a dog will follow him, he'll run. That can be cured. Isn't it? हाँ? एक कुत्ते को लगा देना पीछे भागेगा फुल लेजीनेस निकल जाएगा and fellow is lazy in the office his boss can cure and fellow is lazy in the house spiritual laziness who can cure guru cannot cure it's a curse if we say guru has to cure our spiritual laziness he is already doing so much for us he himself is getting up early in the morning and doing Mangalarti to remind us what we should do and how we should be spiritually alert, how we should be spiritually committed. Right? Ajamil was a great Brahman. He was a great Brahman, born in a nice Brahmanical family. His parents were very good, Vaishnavas. And he was also brought up in a very Vaishnava good culture. One mistake happened, just one mistake. One What do you say that? Lenience. He took a lenience. Weak movement. Of course, weak movement is all has come because he was a little lenient about it. He knew that a woman and man are loosely associating. He looked at them and he desired to associate with that woman. His entire spiritual life got ruined. It's a lesson. It can happen to Ajamil. What are we? How do you think we are strong enough? Huh? Right? And then a result of that what? He literally lived with that prostitute, left his parents, left his wife, chaste wife. Scriptures explain she was a very chaste wife. You know what is the power of a chaste wife? Gandhari, chaste wife. No fault of hers. He removed her from the house because he was more attracted to that horrible prostitute. And he did all sins to satisfy that prostitute. All sins. All sins he did. Murders also he did. Murders. To make money to satisfy that prostitute. He had so much physical relation, he had 10 children. Even in the old age, he had a child. Right? But he named that child Narayan. But those days, Tawny, Julie, Cuckoo, Pinto was not there. Isn't it? Kutton ka naam nahi rakhte the. Narayan was there. Rita. Rita is not a Vedic name. Or kya? Chodo. Whatever it is. But he kept a Vedic name. He kept Narayan. And at the time of death, he shouted when he looked at Yamadutas. He got so scared. Death is very scary, huh? Death is very scary. He looked at them and he shouted, Narayan! Narayan! Like that he shouted, helplessly, calling whoever is there. Only his young son was there. And at that time, Yamadutas were there. Now the question is, why did Yamadutas come first? Vishnudutas would have come, right? If Vishnudutas would have come, he would not have been so scared. Right? Vishnudutas came a little late. Thoda late ho gaya. Right? Just one after that they have to come, right? Yamadutas came, then Vishnudutas came. If both would have come together, it would have been a different situation. Right? And he was so scared looking at Vishnu, looking at Yamadutas, that these people are going to devour me now. Oh my God, what did I do? Right? And then Vishnudutas came. So Acharyas explain, timing is very important. Krishna planned it that way. Beta, tere ko darana yaar. You deserve to be, going through this. He could have sent Vishnudutas before also, right? Then Yamadutas, just imagine the same Ajamil story. Vishnudutas came. Ah, you are so beautiful. Then Yamadutas came. Hey, ugly people. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? Different. But what happened? Exactly reverse. Exactly reverse. Yamadutas came. Then Vishnudutas came. Timing matters. Timing really matters. And everything is planned by Krishna. Right? You can miss the boat in a small moment of time if you're not attentive about it. Right? If you're not attentive about it, you can miss the boat in small matters. Spiritual life means what? Attentiveness. You should be attentive to detail, not to bigger things. Attentive to detail. Small things. Small things. You should be very attentive. Otherwise, what will happen? We'll miss the boat. Huh? Yeah, Tukaram and his wife. He told, come with me. I'll finish my work and come. You go. Then what happened? She came. And she's like, मैं जा रहा हूँ, तुम आओ बाद में. Attention to duty. He called his wife. He did his pati dharma. Amma, ra. Vehicle has come. Then I'll come. So attention to detail. So pleasing spiritual master means attention to detail. There is a lecture by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj in ISKCON Desert Tree. Just type detail and it will come. Attention to detail. You will find that. Amazing lecture. You should just hear that. How acharyas look at small things. And they're so particular about small things only. They don't think about the larger things. They think about the small things. Because in small things only Krishna is there. Krishna's attention is always on the small things. How are we dealing? With whom are we dealing? What is our consciousness? You know? Like you built a big temple. That's not important for Krishna. But when a Vaishnava comes, how are you addressing him? How are you respecting him? That detail is very important. Right? Details. Very important. It's not about big things. Look at the details of Krishna. When Sridhama came, just think about it. When his friend Sridhama, Vipra, he came to meet in Dwarka. How did he run towards him? Bhagavatam explains, he literally ran as if, like the greatest personality on the planet has come. And nobody knows about Sudama. Nobody knows about it. It's not like he went to the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper asked, whom do you want to meet? I want to meet Krishna, Dwarkadish. How do you know him? He was my classmate in Sandipani Muni's ashram. Really? Then the gatekeeper went and informed that to another gatekeeper. The another gatekeeper went and informed to another gatekeeper. The another gatekeeper went and informed to Krishna. And where did Krishna run and come? Not to the door of his palace, not into the streets, to the door of Dwaraka. He ran to the door of Dwaraka. That is called attention to detail. Right? And he came and he hugged his friend and, where were you all these days? Where were you all these days? What happened to you? Let's go inside, let's talk. And Sridhama is like, he's embarrassed. And more embarrassed than him are all the Dwarkavasis. Who is this personality? Because see the paradox. Just a few weeks ago or a few months ago, one great personality came to the door. And the gatekeeper asked, who are you? I am Brahma. Okay, wait, I'll go and tell. Huh? Rick, I am Brahma. I am the creator of this universe. I've come here to meet Krishna. Yeah, I'll go confirm appointment if you have taken appointment or not. Okay, go. Just imagine, who is Brahma? Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya, Sampradaya. That Brahma is standing at the gate and is saying, I want to meet Krishna. And gatekeeper is saying, wait. And he goes to Krishna and he tells Krishna, some personality called Brahma has come. And what is Krishna's reaction? Ask him which Brahma. What is attention to detail? What is attention to fame and name and high things? Just see. Krishna did not care what was Brahma. All he cared was what is the consciousness of Brahma when he entered Dwarka. He wanted a special position or a special respect when he entered Dwarka. Sudama entered Dwarka not expecting any respect. Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Saishuna, Amananiya Manadena. That was the consciousness of Sudama. Amananiya Manadena. I don't deserve any respect. I came here because my wife asked me to come. I was actually peaceful. My wife said, you are peaceful, but I am not peaceful. You have a friend, you always keep telling, Krishna is your friend. Why don't you go and ask? I'm not asking anything more. Just ask for minimal facilities, minimum food. Because we are begging and eating, and I can't see you. You are so lean. Go and ask. Like, no, I don't want to ask. Because he believed the words of his guru, Sandipani Muni, and his Guru Mata. Because his Guru Mata told, your life will be Daridra. Why your life will be Daridra? Because during the Gurukula days, they both were sent on a duty to get firewood. And the Guru Mata packed some, I don't know, not chip rice, something better. So, some chana, I think. Some nice snack. And poha. So Maharashtrian is here. So, they packed that, she gave it to him. And she did not give it to Krishna, because Krishna will say, no, Guru Mata, I don't need this. Okay, Sudama, you take this. Give it to Krishna. Because when Krishna is hungry, make sure you give it to Krishna. Sudama is like, yes, I will take. Because Sudama knows who is Krishna. Sandipani Muni's wife knows who is Krishna. Sandipani Muni perfectly knows who is Krishna. And he takes that potli and he goes along with that to the forest. And they both are searching the firewood. They find the firewood. Everything is ready. Let's go home. And the rain starts. Heavy rain. They keep the firewood under the tree. And Sudama says, you climb the tree, I'll climb this tree. Quickly. Because it's raining a lot, and there can be wild animals. Climb. Both of them climb. So he is on this tree, Krishna is on this tree. Right? And then rain is going on and on and on, and they see that the stream of river through which they crossed and came has now become a flood. They can't go back because it's a flood now. Then Sridhama says to Krishna, Krishna, it doesn't look like we can go back because it's flooding now. Rain is endless. Krishna is like, yeah, and by the way, we can't even get down because there is wild animals. Yeah, you're right, Krishna, there are wild animals. And by the way, we should not sleep now, because if we fall from the tree, then we can hurt ourselves and wild animals can kill us. Krishna is telling. And Sudama is like, yeah, you're right, Krishna, if we fall, there is a problem. If we eat, we'll fall asleep. Krishna is telling, if we eat, we'll fall asleep. Good that we have not eaten anything. Something like that. And Sudama is like, okay. And then he feels hungry. He is sitting on the tree, it's night. And now he's thinking, this potli was given to me to give to Krishna. What did Krishna tell? If you get down, wild animals are there. So I can't get down and give. And he also told if he eats, he'll fall asleep. I should not give it to him. Because if he eats this, he'll fall asleep. Right? Now, he is thinking for Krishna's good only. But he is not sure what he has to do. And he is also feeling hungry. Then he went ahead and ate that. Because why should Krishna eat that and fall asleep and fall down? And why should he come down and me go down? Anyway, he's going to be on the tree. Anyway, I'll be on this tree. The whole night will pass. We'll meet in the morning. Morning we'll go back. So let me eat it. He ate it. And then after next day morning, both of them got down, and Krishna comes down and exactly asks what he doesn't want to be asked. What? Did Guru Mata give you anything to eat? I was feeling very hungry. It's called really naughty Krishna. He is the one who, he is the one who gave all the information for him to make the decision. But he was looking at the decision that he makes. After hearing all this also, is he going to stop? Or put an attempt to come and give it to Krishna, or he'll just relax? He relaxed, not testing Sudama, actually glorifying Sudama. So Sudama ate. He said, Krishna, please forgive me. I was given a potli of snack, and I did want to give it to you, but you were on the other tree, I was on this tree. I ate it. I'm sorry. Oh, no problem. I was just asking if you had anything. That's okay. Anyway, it was good, right? You did not give me. Had I eaten, I would have fallen asleep. You told that, Krishna. Yes, you told that. Okay, done. Both of them go to the Gurukul. They took the firewood, they went. First thing Guru Patni asks Sudama, did you give it to Krishna? Did he eat? Whole night you did not come, I was so worried. Did he have something? Just imagine Sudama's situation. He's like, no. And she becomes so morose. Sudama, how could you do that? I gave it to you to give it to Krishna. You should have given a share. You should have given it to him. I gave it to you. Guru Mata, please forgive me. I was confused. And she told, what has to go to God's share? If you take from that share, your life will become Daridra. Right? And after he heard that, he accepted. Yes, maybe that's what my life is going to become. And he never regretted for that. His life was Daridra. Meaning, whatever he did not get resources to live a bare minimum life also. Alright, is it okay? Is it okay? Yeah? So that's why, yes, Madhu, you have a question? That's between him and Sudama. I can't answer that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he would have Tarzan ke tarah jump karke this tree to that tree would have given that, I don't know. Kavalan cheyaledu, కానీ ఎట్లుంటాయంటే మాది కొన్నిసార్లు what is the extra mile you have done? See, comfort zone is I'll get down, I'll go and give it, he'll come. But what else can he do? Did he do his best? I don't want to judge Sudama here, he's a great pure devotee. But I don't have an answer for that. What else he could have done? But the whole story is to glorify Sudama only. Krishna created the whole story to ultimately glorify Sudama. How? Sudama accepted Daridra all throughout his life. He told that I'm never going to be having even the bare minimum to live. And his wife also accepted that because she loved her husband. But seeing his poverty, seeing the whole, like a boned body, she was very affected. Hey, what is this? You are a friend of Krishna. You are a friend of Krishna. You'll also do that, right? I mean, just go take something. And Krishna also wanted Sudama to come and ask. Acharyas explain, when God comes and you don't ask, that is also ego. Your humility to not ask also is ego. अरे भगवान को नहीं पूछेगा तो किसको पूछेगा? You are like even Turumkan than Bhagavan, is it? Please ask, I want to give you something. I will not ask. Amma. Of course, you should not ask, but you should ask something for his pleasure. When Prahlad said, I don't want, this is not business, I don't want to ask. He said, I want to give, for my pleasure you ask, then he asked. Because that was not about him anymore. It was the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. He said, for your pleasure, please deliver my father. He asked. Dhruva also asked. Are give me, ask Dhruva, you have done a tapasya. You disturbed the whole universe. All devatas are behind me. You stopped the whole air. You stopped the whole light. What can I ask? I came here to ask for diamonds. And I'm seeing a Kohinoor here, like something like that. Now everything else is feeling like broken pieces of glass. What can I ask? How can I ask? When I've got the most essential diamond in front of me, how can I ask for a broken piece of glass? But still Krishna told, ask. When Krishna tells to ask, you should ask. Because it's Krishna asking now. Again. So he asked. You came here to get a kingdom better than Brahmaloka. Brahmaloka is the highest I created. You are disturbing my architectural structure now. That was supposed to be the topmost. You are coming and asking something higher than that, which doesn't exist. but I will give you Dhruvaloka, which you can see from the material world, but that will be in the spiritual world. So when you see the Dhruva Nakshatram, that Dhruva Nakshatram is not in the material world. You want to see the spiritual world? That is in the spiritual world. He took him to that point, right? Of course, he gives. So Sridhama comes to Krishna, and his wife says, go and ask. And he says, okay, for your pleasure I'll ask. Now he's doing it for his wife, not for himself. Because he feels guilty that he has done something really wrong. He did not follow the instruction of his Guru Mata, and his life is going to be Daridra. I've already accepted my life will be Daridra. Then why should I go and ask? I have created my own destiny. And then his wife says, no, you should do it for us, you should do it for you, do it for me. Okay. And then she says, wait, you're going to your friend. How can you go empty-handed? You should take something with you. She says, I know I have nothing. What should I take? You are asking me to go. I don't have anything to take to him. We are already begging and living. She says, wait. She goes to every house and begs. She goes to every house and begs in that colony where they stay. And what do people give when you beg? Useless things, which they don't want to use, right? When you buy rice, I don't know how many of you have done that, but when I was a young boy, when we used to get rice, we used to have the chata. That was one activity in the house. Udhar dal ke ek aise. Cheshi na andar. आजकल के बच्चे विजेता आने के बाद कुछ नहीं होता, right? ऐसे करके एक निकलेगा उसमें से टूटा हुआ, either a stone or a rice which is not good. You throw that aside, throw it in a separate one. Now sometimes it also has some rices. The people gave that to his wife. What was removed as not of good quality, what they threw it to the side, that broken piece of rice, can you imagine how it will be? That they gave. And that's all she got. And she made a potli out of that, small little potli. She gave it to him, saying, it's not like she wanted him to give it to Krishna. She said, you're going to your friend, take something with you. He took it and he went to the Dwarka. And here is Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, who did not come to attend Brahma. Just imagine the gatekeepers. He did not come to attend Brahma. Brahma, I was asked, which Brahma? Right? And he comes and tells to Brahma, what does he say? And Brahma is like, okay, now he has come, right? Now he has come, okay, now he'll come and regret. Krishna would have smashed him, saying, Brahma has come, why didn't you permit Brahma inside? He would have got his beatings. Come. And what did he come and give? Another beating. I'm sorry, sir, Lord Krishna is asking, which Brahma? Can you send your profile? Which Brahma? Nobody on the planet asked me which Brahma. I am Brahma. I have come from the lotus navel of Garbhodakshay Vishnu. I don't have a mother. My mother and father are Vishnu. What is this? His profile. Right? And he said, which Brahma? What do you mean, which Brahma? This whole Brahmanda has only me. I am the one who created the first Prajapati. Manus came from me. Creation began with me. Which Brahma? And then he felt, okay, some additional detail. Four-headed Brahma. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four-headed Brahma. So he went and told to Lord Krishna, four-headed Brahma has come. Then this time when he was coming, Brahma would be like, okay, I'll not feel anything more. I don't know what else he'll come and ask. He said, sir, you are allowed to inside. You can go. Oh my God. Now just imagine how humbled Brahma would have become by going inside like that. Right? He came to the door and he's like, which Brahma? Then profile is given, then he comes, okay, now you can go. So he's gone. And while he was going itself, Lord Krishna showed that how many more different Brahmas have come to meet him. He was thinking he can see in 4 directions. There was a Brahma seeing in 8 directions. There was a Brahma seeing in 1 lakh directions, 1 lakh heads. How is it possible to fit 1 lakh heads? Krishna can fit anything. 1 lakh heads. Can you argue with somebody who has 1 lakh heads? He was totally humbled. Brahma was totally humbled. When he went in front of Krishna, he was like, Telangana, Anna, Chalana. దీనికంటే ఎక్కువ అమ్ములు కాదండి నాకు అర్థమైపోయింది నా లెవెల్ ఏందో నాకు అర్థమైపోయింది మీరు मैं समझ गया मेरा लेवल क्या है यहाँ खत्म right see that is the humility we should get in when we go in front of Krishna. Krishna is the most humble, and if you want to go in front of Krishna you should be at least somewhat humble, then only he'll permit, otherwise he'll not permit you to come close to him. And look at Krishna running to the gate to take Sudama, because Sudama was so humble. He literally ran to the gate, Sudama. And not only that, he goes and takes Sudama. He doesn't take him to the front room. He doesn't take him to the hall. You see the picture of Sudama? I think it's there. One of the title books should have. Can you see that anywhere? Yeah. Where is Sudama sitting and what is Krishna doing? He is sitting on the bedroom, in the bed, where Rukmini, Krishna, it is their private quarters. Nobody is allowed inside. Sudama is taken to the bedroom. He makes him sit on the bed. His friend, na? He's a friend. He's not a stranger. My friend has come. Krishna's emotion, my friend has come. How would we treat a college friend when you meet? Just imagine. Or a school friend. Hey, right? You forget for that moment. I am the senior director. Just imagine you go and tell your school friend, then senior director, what? You can't introduce yourself to your school friend. The school friend is school friend. He will take you back to the school days. Remember, I kicked you, you fell down. You kicked me? I'm the vice president. He'll kick again. Even in that day. Have you seen old people meeting? Old, sometimes 75-year-old, 80-year-old friends. They forget who they are. I'm retired as commissioner of GHMC. No, you're a commissioner. Kiska commissioner? Wait here. That is friendship. That is old friendship. And that's exactly what Krishna was showing there. My friend has come. My Gurukuli, my friend. We both we played together. Come, sit down. Sudama, bed. And Brahmana. Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya. Go Brahmana Hitaya. Jagat Hitaya Krishna Govinda. Rukmini, get the plate. We have to wash his feet. He has come from outside. Just imagine Sudama's situation. I mean, we can't imagine. How can we imagine? Supreme Personality of Godhead, for whose appointment Brahmas are standing outside, has taken you to the bedroom, making you sit and get the plate to wash your feet. What are you doing? And he's washing his feet. And while he's washing his feet, he's looking at Sudama. How are you? I'm very happy you came. You finally remembered me. I was missing you. How is everybody else? Sudama is totally in shock, state of shock. And more than him, Narad Muni comes there. Who is this personality? Supreme Personality of Godhead is, washing his feet. See, there is an old joke. Somebody told that joke to me. When Amitabh Bachchan wanted to drive his car, he told the driver, today I will drive the car, sit back. And driver is like, Saab, mera naukari jayega. You don't need to drive. Traffic. No, I will drive. You sit back. Big B is telling, I'll drive. Okay, you drive. So he sat back. He stopped at the traffic police. You know, at the signal. Traffic police fellow saw Amitabh Bachchan driving the car. He immediately went to the Amitabh Bachchan. Saab. Hey, that's okay. No, Saab. He brought down the glass. Shh. It's okay if I'm driving the car. No, 1 minute. He called his boss, traffic commissioner. साहब आपको मालूम है क्या हुआ? साहब बहुत बड़ा आदमी आया यहाँ पे. कौन है? अरे साहब उसका गाड़ी अमिताभ बच्चन चला रहा. उसका गाड़ी अमिताभ बच्चन चला रहा. कौन बैठा पीछे? Just imagine what the driver will be thinking. अरे मैं driver हूँ, मेरे को पीछे बैठा कर चला रहा. You're thinking other way, right? Think about Amitabh Bachchan, what he's thinking. अरे that means you starved me to see fellow who's sitting behind me, not me. Right? कितना बड़ा आदमी है उसका ड्राइवर अमिताभ बच्चन है. He's thinking. है कि नहीं? So just imagine Narad Muni. Who is this personality whose feet is being washed by Dwarkadhish, by the Supreme Personality? Who is this personality? Right? Entire Dwarka is stunned. And so is Lakshmi Devi. So I am Lakshmi Devi. What kind of friendship is this? What kind of friendship is this? And Sridharma is like, he doesn't know what to do. See, when reciprocation goes beyond a point, you don't know what to do. You just put your head down. Just put your head down. Because he was not expecting this. He was not actually wanting this also. Right? And that's the greatness of God. That when he humbles you, he really humbles you. He was already humble. Now this is like humble square, I don't know, humble cube. Totally humbled. And then with tears in his eyes, he is thinking, oh, what is my great fortune? What is my great fortune? That I'm meeting the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he is giving me this audience. He didn't feel that he deserves that. He was always inside. And then he washed his feet and then he was talking to him. And then he asked, so, what did you bring for me? What did you bring for? Direct. What did you bring for me? Nothing. I don't have anything. I have not brought you anything. Come on. I know you. Kuch to laya hoga. Chal. Dekha mujhe. And Krishna exactly knew where he kept that potli. कानून के हाथ बहुत लंबे होते हैं. He directly holded that potli, tap, he poked it out. And Sudama was like, no, Krishna, that's not for you. No, it's for me. Don't lie. You got for me. And he opened that potli, he kept a full hand inside it, took that rice which was rejected by every house, and he put it in his mouth. Dwarkadhish, Lakshmi Devi's husband, the Lord of the Lords, is eating that rice. And Rukmini is like, what kind of friendship is this? How merciful can Lord be? He had just ate it. And what did he say after eating? This is the best taste I have experienced in my entire life. It's the best taste. Sridhar, how could you not give this to me? How could you not? Why are you hiding this? You wanted to eat again? I want it. And then he again gives one more hand. Lakshmi Devi is like, wait. He keeps it inside. One more time. And Rukmini is like, what is he going to do now? Another hand he gives, Lakshmi Devi holds his hand. Bas, I can't take more than this. In one hand, you gave the entire universe. Second hand, you gave yourself. Third hand, you'll give me or what? I'm the only one left now. No, you can't take this. Enough. You had enough. And Krishna understands. Enough. Enough. Prabhu, that is love. Love in detail. Details. Details. Spiritual life. Love in details. See the detail level at which Krishna is going. How he brought him, how he made him sit down, how he ran, how he treated, how he ate. And then Krishna says, Sridhama, you defeated me today. You defeated me today. With your love, you have defeated me today. Now you might be wondering, in this instance, Krishna was the one doing everything. He is the one who ran, he is the one who ate the rice, he is the one who felt. He did, externally you would think that Krishna has done everything. And Krishna, after doing all this, is, Sudama, you defeated me today. Because what you gave, I cannot give you. What you gave, I cannot give you. Right? Yes. Yes, brother. Take care, brother. Hare Krishna. ప్రశాంతం కొంచెం తీసుకెళ్ళండి పైకి వెళ్ళండి కొంచెం ప్రశాంత్ తీసుకెళ్ళండి హరే దండవత్ హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ 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 హరే. Where was I? Yeah. He said, you defeated me today. Because what you gave me, I cannot give you. Now, how could Sridhama defeat Krishna? Can't Krishna give that pottery of rice? He can give. He is creating the whole earth. Earth is creating grains. Grains are coming to your house. He can't give that pottery of grains? No. Krishna cannot give that pottery of rice. Why? Very simple. Sudama gave Krishna what he did not have. He did not have anything. He went and begged and got it and gave it. Can Krishna give something that he doesn't have? Doesn't fit the logic, right? Doesn't fit the logic. May I got defeated. You gave me something that you don't have. I practically don't have anything that I don't have. You defeated me. Aham sarvasva prabho mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhujante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. For the first time I'm feeling poor that I have everything. I can't give you what you have given me because you did not have anything. You gave me something that you don't have. And Krishna gets, see, that is the love of God. Love of God. Right? Prabhus, when you give something that you have, you will not conquer Krishna. You have to give something that you don't have. That will conquer Krishna. Right? Even Krishna cannot reciprocate to a devotee when he gives something that he doesn't have. Right? And then okay, I have to go now. Still, Sudama is not asking Krishna why he came there. His wife gave him an assignment. Go, get some medium of income or get something. I can't see you like this, totally, like a bone you have become. You don't have any flesh. You have to have something in life. But as soon as he saw Krishna, that intention also went away. It was okay to get scolded by his wife. No problem. I'll go back. My wife will scold me. It's okay. Actually, he forgot. Or maybe he remembered, but he said, no, I don't want. Only he knows. I don't know. I have not heard a commentary on this. So he did not ask. And Krishna also did not tell him that he is going to give something. Both were ek se badh ke ek. Both of them are walking to the gate back. Krishna is walking him back to the gate of Dwarka. And Sudama is, okay, Krishna? Okay, Sudama? Puchega nahi puchega? Krishna is thinking, ye puchega nahi puchega? Will he ask or no? Sudama is like, I don't think I should ask. I already got the darshan of Pundarikaksha, of the lotus-eyed person. Right? What is the point in asking him? I am already satisfied. And then Krishna says, bye. Not bye, I don't know what he told. Hari bol. He left. He went. Sudama is going. Krishna is looking. Sudama is going. Krishna is standing there and looking. Sudama is gone. Krishna returns to his palace. And Sudama is dancing on the way. Ah, my Krishna. Ah, what an experience he gave me. Ah, he remembers me. Ah, my friend still loves me. Ah, how sweet it was. Ah, it was such a great union after so many years. It was so nice. And Sudama is thinking like that and going. And suddenly he feels he has lost the route. It doesn't look like he's going in the same route because the whole route looks different. The huge palace, Indra-like palace there. No, I did not come in this route. I never saw a palace on my way. I think I should go a different direction. Sudama stood there. I never saw this palace. Huge. Indra's palace is nothing in front of it. And then what happens? A lady, a celestial lady, is running and coming out of the palace. Suno, Haribol. Who is this lady? Beautiful, celestial beauty. You can't imagine what is celestial beauty. Right? Glowing jewelry, rubies, Kohinoors are falling apart here and there. Sunoji, I've come. You know me? I thought I lost the route. I'm going in a different road. Well, she comes close. It's me. You? And it's his wife. And the palace is given by Krishna. He's totally shocked. What is this? What is this palace? I've never seen a palace like this. And what are you? I don't know, the latest saree design? Not in the market? Directly from the spiritual world? New jewelry, new design? Everything new. What is this? Acharya explained why Sudama did not get a new dress and a new complexion and a new situation. Because if Sudama would have got, both would not have recognized each other. Another dilemma would have happened. Just imagine, his wife is waiting for him and Sudama walks like, yes, nice, whatever. Not suit and boot, the third class dress. That like celestial, whatever. Then his wife is like, I don't know who you are. No, we'll wait for my husband. One of them had to be in the original situation. Otherwise, so Krishna, he put all that, celestial change in his wife, but left Sudama like that because his wife has to recognize him. You come inside now. Sudama is already is humbled by going to Dwarkadish. Now he's entering this palace. A person who would get not even a meal a day, whose entire life was Daridra, is entering a palace. What was Sudama thinking when he was entering the palace? He was not thinking anything about the palace. He was only remembering his time he spent with Krishna. Again, attention to detail. He was not overwhelmed by the whole phantasmagoria of the palace and how his wife looks like. It's not like, Oh, you're looking again so sweet. So our usual initial marriage days are back. No, nothing like that. So they were not on the platform. They were not allured by, it was not like, oh, you're so beautiful now. I have a beautiful wife again. Nothing like that. He was only thinking, oh, Krishna gave this also. Oh, my dear Krishna. I didn't even ask you. You gave me this also. And Krishna, sitting in Dwarka, is thinking, you Sudama, you didn't ask me, right? You still didn't ask me. Because Krishna wanted Sudama to ask. Krishna was not happy that Sudama did not ask. But greatness of God is, even without asking, he gave. But what he gave did not impress Sudama. Because Sudama was impressed by what he already gave. Is a hug. Is a beautiful, loved hug. With tears in his eyes. Oh, Sudama, where were you? I missed you all this while. He said, please come whenever you want. Right? If Lord Ram would have given Lanka to Hanuman, Hanuman would have just rejected it. I don't want Lanka. Right? What ultimately Hanuman wanted? Seva. Just Seva. I just want Seva. I don't want anything. I don't want Lanka. I don't want Ayodhya. I don't want a position in your palace. All mantris had a chair. Hanuman never had any chair. Hanuman is Prabhu. And that was the position that he liked. Okay? That was the position that he liked. And that is called devotional service. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim kavitam va jagadisha kame. Mama janmani janmanishware bhavata bhakti amrita. Love in detail. Please go to ISKCON Desiratory, search for the lecture called Detail. You will find it. And His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj so beautifully explains that bhakti is in details. Bhakti is in details. Not bhakti in, on the superficially what you are doing. That's not important. Detail. For example, you are cleaning the altar to put the lordships to sleep. Right? When you have deities in the house, when you have to make them sleep, you have to clean the altar. Because if flower petals are left on the altar, they will become rotten and they'll smell. And Radha and Krishna or Jagannath Baldev Subhadra have to smell that rotten smell of flower petals. So when I remove it, I should make sure every single little speck of flower petal is also removed from the altar. If it means to move everything and remove, so remove it. And if you see a petal there and like, it's okay, it's behind, that's okay. No, it's not okay. Bhakti is in details. Maharaj explains this in the altar, in the lecture. When you are carrying Tulsi, how are you carrying her? Like this. Carefully. When you are carrying the deities, how are you carrying them? Carefully. When you are serving a Vaishnava, how are you serving? Extremely carefully. Extremely carefully. You don't want to hurt that Vaishnava. Right? Because Krishna is not worried. Krishna doesn't count how many great souls have come to this center. Krishna is only worried about how you will treat each one of them when they come to the center. Right? That's all he's worried about. He's not worried about, oh, हमारे center में ये महाराज है, वो महाराज है. How did you treat them when they came? Yes, Subrahman. How did you treat them? What did you make them feel? What did you make them feel when they came to the center? Very important, Prabhu. Please, understand this in devotional life. It's very important we reflect on our actions. We reflect on our actions every single time. How am I treating Vaishnavas? Because senior devotee is coming. Today Varada Krishna Prabhu was supposed to come. At 5:30, 5 o'clock. I'm very happy that he's coming. 5:30, I'm happy that he's not coming. 6 o'clock, I'm more happy that he did not come today. Can anyone tell why? I am more happy that he did not come today. Why? Because there was no one here. What did the invite say? 5:30. When did you come? Bhakti in details. Bhakti in details, Prabhu. Krishna doesn't care. Krishna is sending a Vaishnava to know. Please forgive me. I'm not pointing anyone here. I'm trying to put a principle in front. A principle. A very important devotional principle. Which slowly we start losing as the years pass by. And you know what is the greatest anartha? Familiarity. Familiarity. Can you all repeat? Familiarity. Greatest anartha. Familiarity. I know that person. And many people come. What is the big deal? I will start at my own time. Familiarity. How were you in the beginning days of Krishna consciousness? How were you? Just try to remember. Close your eyes. 60 seconds. Everybody close your eyes. I'll not speak anything. Just try to remember how you were in the first 5 satsangs. Hare Krishna. Can you see a difference in you now? What is the difference? Familiarity. Familiarity. Prabhu, familiarity can ruin your spiritual life. Next week, His Grace Radhesham Prabhu is coming here. And you know how he maintains time? You know how he maintains time? How many people here drove Radhesham Prabhu once in life? If he has a program at 5 o'clock, he only has one meal in a day. Proper meal, you can say whatever, proper or not proper. If he has a program at 5 o'clock, he will do another program till 4:30 or 4:15 because he is seva. And he should have the dinner. And 90% of the dinners he has in the car. You seen that?
He will not even stop the car.
Keep going, keep going. Do you like eating in the car? How many of you like eating in the car? Especially if that is the only meal of your day. And his servants are in anxiety. His servants are in anxiety that will he have it properly? Right? And they are like, and he is like, okay, done. Vaishnav. Done. I'm done. Okay, done. Are we, and you know what he asks? Will we reach on time? How many times he asked anyone? Will we reach on time? Where is he going? Gachibowli Satsang. He's going to Gachibowli Satsang. I want to be on time. One last fellow, Leelanand Das, called me. I have to take care of that fellow. I have to take care of that congregation. I have to go and inspire them. I'll go at 5 o'clock. And what am I thinking in the house at 5 o'clock? Where is my car key? When should I go? Are you coming? Should I wait? We'll take this car or that car? Only 5:30. Kirtan chestutarlendi. He enters the hall at 5 o'clock and nobody is there. Nobody is there. Right? Is that the way we want to treat a senior Vaishnava? Is Krishna seeing that? Is Krishna seeing that? Is Krishna seeing that? Then why are we doing that? Because we don't think Krishna is seeing that. That is the problem. Because we don't know that Krishna sees details. Krishna sees details. Details. Remember that. Bhakti in details. Everything in detail. Prabhupada would see details. Wherever, whichever temple he goes, he will ask that accountant, come here, show me in detail how much donations you got, how many books you sold, what is left, what is the balance, where are you spending that money, are you spending for books or for the temple or the devotee? Details. He would see the accounts, every single account. Are you are a Swami or a Sannyasi or accountant? That money belongs to Krishna. I want to see detail. Right, Prabhu? Mataji is my humble request to all of you. Please, don't become familiar in spiritual life. If you don't maintain that awe and reverence towards senior devotees, it will be gone. Then all the hope is gone. If I see that you're all coming late, I'll not call senior devotees. I don't want to do Vaishnava Pradha. I'll not call. I can go and meet these Vaishnava devotees. I mean, they, at least, I think, I'm sorry to use the word I here, but because we are a close family, I'm openly telling all of you. I can go and hear a class of Radhesham Prabhu in the temple. I'll get my association. I don't have to call him here and embarrass myself. Not him. He will never be embarrassed. Radhesham Prabhu, he will start the lecture at 5 o'clock whether anybody is there or not. I have seen him doing that. He starts the Kartal. Jai Radha Madh. He starts on time. He is very particular about it. At 6 o'clock, I really felt, thank you, Krishna. Vardha Krishna Prabhu did not come today. How many were there in the hall? 6 or 7. 6 o'clock in the evening. What is more important to you than spiritual life? If you are still thinking material life is so important, then tell me. I will stop calling important people. Let's not embarrass them. The week after that, His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj is coming here. I am really thinking, should I call him? Should I call him? Please, tell me. Because I don't want to embarrass him. You know how he came? You know how he came to Ujjain? When we all visited, do you remember how many here went to Ujjain in that yatra? Lift your hand. He came with his disciples to the railway station and was doing Sankirtan for 100 people that he doesn't know. That is the heart of a Vaishnava. And I am sitting here and thinking, I'll go whenever I want. Why do I care about 5 o'clock? I'm doing service now. I'm doing service now. Think about it. It's a self-introspecting thing. Service should make you come sooner here or later here. That means service is not working. Pravin Rathar Prabhu, where was I in the afternoon? I was at Lake Breeze. 8 to 10:30 class. After that event, Varadakrishna Prabhu is coming here. Don't I know who is Varadakrishna Prabhu? I can go and meet him anytime. I should be here on time. Prabhu, my Siksha Guru taught me that don't disrespect a Vaishnava. You be an example. We should be an example. Don't try to be a wrong example. Right? Be in the front. I am proposing on 28th or 31st, whichever Sunday Bhakti Prem Maharaj is coming, 50 people on that side of the road, 50 people on this side of the road, holding flower petals in their hand till that main road, sprinkling flowers as his car will come to the center. At least that much we should do. Not to show off. Heartfeltly we should do. For that, what time we should come here? Come early. Enthusiastically stand. Make the arrangement. I have asked, when is Maharaj coming to Hyderabad? I want to know. Airport or train station? You tell me when is he coming. I am going to the train station or airport. If somebody wants to come, message me. I'll go there. Not because he did, because I understood how a Vaishnava has to be welcomed. When His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj comes to the city, whole temple is standing in the airport. Temple commanders are standing. And special arrangements are made at the arrival counter. Where did we learn all this from? Prabhupada's arrival. If you all feel that you have missed seeing Prabhupada, don't feel that if you don't want to invite his disciples like Prabhupada. Right? Don't feel that. You don't have a right to feel that. It's better you miss seeing Prabhupada, because that's not the way they invited Prabhupada. When Prabhupada came, they literally crowded the entire airport. Even the President of America will be embarrassed asking, who is coming now? Who is coming now? When they did the Sankirtan in Sydney, airport authorities like, who is coming? We never knew that. I think it's a normal flight coming. Who is coming in that flight? And all the devotees are jumping. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Who is coming? And this small, humble, old man gets down from the airport, holding his danda, comes towards the arrival gate, and everybody is jumping and garlanding one by one. There is a Rolls Royce standing outside. And Prabhupada is looking at all of them. You know what is he thinking? My Guru Maharaj has sent them. My Guru Maharaj has sent them to serve him, to serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is actually Bhaktisiddhanta's name. Is he thinking, what a reception I'm getting? No. He is thinking, they now know how to welcome a guru. I've taught these Western people who never knew what is a guru, who never knew who is a guru. The concept of guru doesn't exist in Western world. Just imagine Acharya is teaching how to respect his guru by accepting respect on behalf of his guru. Prabhupada kept his legs there and said, please put the petals on my legs. Only the most humble person can say that. And am I speaking reverse? No, I'm not speaking reverse. If you're telling, please put the petals on me, you sing Guru Ashtakam, you put the petals, everybody one by one come in a line and put the petals on my feet. Is that arrogance? He painfully had to say that also to teach how to worship a guru, because he knew he is going to go. After that, how will you worship a guru? Who will teach you? Who will teach you how to worship a guru? I have to teach. His pranam mantra was given by him. Namaham Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine. This is my pranam mantra. Say. Jai Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada. Only he could do that. He had to do that. Who else could do that? Who else could do that? When Sri Vaishnava Brahman came and told Srila Prabhupada, how can you keep your deity when you're alive? You know the reactions you'll get. You cannot keep your deity when you're alive on the planet. You cannot ask your disciples to worship your deity when you're alive on the planet. You cannot do that. You'll get horrible reactions. Nobody has done that. Prabhupada said, I will do it. As a service to my Guru, I will do it. He did so many things which no Guru has done to bring up this movement in 10 years. Nobody has done. He did that. For what? To take us all back home, back to God. To teach us what is devotion in detail. Devotion in detail. Prabhu, remember this word. Devotion is in details, not in summary. Not in summary. It doesn't matter what you give. It doesn't matter what you have. Hare Krishna, Teja Prabhu, Haribol, Haribol, what a darshan. Please, yes. Long time. Detail. It's all about detail, Prabhu. I'm telling you. Your entire devotional life is about how much are you seeing in detail. You are leaving your chappal. You are leaving your chappal. Am I leaving my chappal on top of another chappal? You are not seeing it, Krishna is seeing it. Even that detail Krishna is seeing. He's everywhere, Prabhu. The problem is Krishna is everywhere. It's the biggest problem. This blue-eyed boy is everywhere. That is a problem. You can't hide anything from him. He knows where to find you. And it's not like he's finding faults. Krishna is not finding faults. Every time you do a fault, what does Krishna do? He closes his eyes. I don't want to see what you're doing. Because all the time he is eager to see anything good you are doing. And that is why his eyes are like Jagannath. Have you seen Jagannath's eyes? Look at his eyes. Is there a picture of Jagannath? How is Jagannath's eyes? Like this. Why? He is eager to see anything good you are doing. And when you do anything bad, he closes his eyes. I don't want to see my devotee doing anything bad. Right? Devotion in details. It's all particular about details. What are you? Little thing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, people are doing Abhishekam to him on the Mahaprakash Lila. They're doing Abhishekam to him. And what is he saying? Who is passing those Ganga water one by one? And then he sees a unrecognizable, unknown, small girl holding one bhagona and passing that bhagona. Bring that girl here. Bring that girl here. What is your name? Srivas Thakur. She is Dukhi Mahaprabhu. Her name is Dukhi. She is unfortunate. They call her Dukhi. No, she is Sukhi. I give her pure devotional service. He gave pure bhakti to her. Krishna Prem. Done. Namo Maha Vadanyaya Krishna. Krishna Prema Pradayate. Take it. And the girl is like, what did I do? What did I do? I was just passing water. What did Mahaprabhu do? He gave everything. Krishna Prema is not given to Devatas. Krishna Prema, so many are struggling. And so many don't even know what it is. And he's giving Krishna Prema just looking at devotion in details. Right? You're putting tilak. How do you put tilak? How do you put tilak? Properly. It should be straight. It should not be one side thick, one side less. Tulasi leaf should look like Tulasi, not like Sri Lanka. Should look like Tulasi. Huh? Okay, ఈ తిలకం బానే ఉంది. మరి ఇక్కడ తిలకం. కేశవాయ, మాధవాయ, నారాయణ, వైష్ణవ, వామనాయన, త్రివిక్రమాయ, శ్రీధరాయ, మధుసూదనాయ, ఋషికేశ్వరాయ, దామోదరాయనమో, పద్మనాభాయన, దామోదరాయన. ఇక తిలకాలకైతే ఓహో మ్యాపులు ఉంటాయి. దేవుడా. Bhagavan Prabhu once told me, if you want to know how external you are, how external your bhakti is, you can know by looking at the tilaks you are putting. He told me once. That means he saw my tilaks. కొత్త తిలకాలు తయారేసుకున్నాం అంది. ఎక్కడి నుంచి తయారు చేసిన అది? వెరీ టు బ్రింగ్ దట్ తిలక్ ఫ్రమ్? తిలక్ రే బాబా. తిలకాలు అవి. తిలకాలు కాదు, తిలకాలు. అవునా? వాట్ షుడ్ తిలక్ హ్యావ్? A proper lotus feet and a proper tulasi. Why are you not wearing it? Bro, initiation కాలే కదా బ్రో అది. నీ ఇనిషియేషన్ ఎప్పటి కాదు. ఎట్లయితే तेरे को कैसे होगा इनिशिएशन? मेरे गुरु महाराज मेरे को इनिशिएशन नहीं दिया. तिलक तो लगा पहले, लगाना ठीक तरह से है ना. उंगली दिया, पैसा दिया और वो रॉड भी दिया. रॉड चिपकाने का, चुप वो भी करने को टाइम नहीं. Put the tilak properly. Every tilak matters. Lord Krishna's devotion is in details. How am I putting that tilak? Prabhu, पीछे का प्रभु जी आज चूस पुटाले. No. पद्मनाभ है, दामोदर है, थोड़ा डिस्काउंट है उसके ऊपर. बट वो भी ऐसा नहीं. Try your best. और जो बच गया, वासुदेवाय नमः. You're not putting that into wash basin. What are you putting into wash? You should not put that tilak. What is that tilak called? Gopi Chandan in wash basin. Put it on your head. Hair दिया है ना, लगा दो यहीं पे. और कुछ बाकी है? कर दो ऐसे. Bhakti in detail. Details. How are you treating Gopi Chandan? Are you treating it like Asian paint? Or are you treating it like Gopi Chandan? What is the value of that Gopi Chandan? Right? Krishna values that Gopi Chandan. Huh? What is that? What is that book? Hari Bhakta Vilas. It says the person who puts Gopi Chandan never sees Yamaraj's abode. The person who puts Gopi Chandan will go back home, back to Goloka. That is the value given to Gopi Chandan by great acharyas. And I am here, I am Pedra Bhai Kadu Badas type. Bhakti in detail. बोले प्रभु जी पहले बोलना था ना डिटेल बोल के बेकार फंसा दिया हमको यहाँ पे. फर्स्ट सत्संग SSR फर्स्ट सेशन भक्ति इन डिटेल अंदर वायर बिटोल. Right? SSR is 12 sessions ना. First is what? In search of happiness. उससे पहले एक सेशन लगाना भक्ति इन डिटेल खत्म. Hall clean. వద్దురు నాయన నువ్వు వద్దురి భక్తి వద్దు డీటెయిల్ సంపుతున్నావు డీటెయిల్ అవునా అయితే చెప్పు అంటే పారిపోతారా డీటెయిల్ ఎట్లా చెప్పాలరా నాయనా నేను నాకు చెప్పుకుంటున్నా మై వైఫ్ ఇస్ థింకింగ్ కొడక ఇంట దొరుకుతాను ఈ డీటెయిల్ అంతా తీస్తాను నేను ఇంట్లో. She is after me. Detail. 5 o'clock. Nonsense. You are still taking bath. You told people that you will be there at 5 o'clock. Na is the dish now. He is the dish now. Bhakti in detail. नहीं तो मिलेगा गाली in detail. It is like that. It is like that. It is like that. Spiritual life is like that. Value the detail because detail is all where everything is. Your true self is in the detail. Your true self is in the detail, not in the overall phantasmagoria that you create around you. What you are can be seen in detail. You're putting that mat, one towards north, another northeast. No, Krishna is saying, where is that detail? You're holding Tulsi plant. Holding one hand as if it's a mug. Detail, hold it. She is Tulasi Maharani. Unknowingly we do these mistakes. Unknowingly. The other day, Maya, Dinabandhu Prabhu came here. Can everyone remember that Maya? I cannot forget that Maya. I don't know what to do with it. Every time Maya, the way he told that with the love and compassion, he told, yeah, I can't say that. But so he came, and we are making him do the arti, and I'm like a fool standing there. Prabhu, Deep, a dhoop, and he's like, what? Oh, Achman. Then Achman, then Dhupam, then Deepam. No, he's not telling anything. He's just keeping his hand like that. Then Achman, then Deepam. Detail. A pure devotee who is in Vrindavan, doing devotion, so close to Krishna and Brajavasis, is coming to Bhakti Center, somewhere in the remote corner of the world, and we're asking him to do Aarti. He is particular about details. Where is my Achman after every offering? Because I want to be clean after every offering. I want to make sure that my offering is right. He's not forgetting that. If I am there, I will like, it's not a temple, something they made out of it. Let me just do. For him, that is Krishna. That is not a cutout. That is Radha Krishna standing and watching all of us. That's not a thermocol cutout. My legs are aching. I'll tell you some funny things. Okay? What is the difference between how a devotee looks at it and somebody like me looks at it? Crazy thoughts, right? So I called, I think you were also there today. We were designing this whole place. I called Radhesham bro. Should I tell that? It's embarrassing actually for me to tell myself because Krishna. I told Radhesham Prabhu that Prabhuji, we'll make this altar. We are all in a carpenter shop, in an interior shop. I think Sumamata is also there, right? You were there. Already my wife was worrying. Picture kinda. What are you speaking? What I was suggesting? So there will be Radha Krishna, and around that there will be Sheshnag, that big, like this. And then behind every head there will be a fud lamp light, like very attractive light. Good, na? Nice idea, right? And there will be Radha Krishna in between. And my wife already told, it's chikabutti. And I called Radhesham bro. First his servant, then his servant gave, Prabhuji, can I keep a Sheshnag and, and then it will be like nice, and then in between that altar and Radha Krishna? I will not tell the complete reply he told. In summary, no. Tu pagal hai. You can't do that. You can't do Rasabas. What are you doing? Radha Krishna are in Vrindavan, not under a Sheshnag. Under Sheshnag, Lakshmi Narayan are there. You can't do whatever you want. Unko idea. Pichakunta idea under them. Right? Same idea? We are keeping a cutout, na? Now hear this. This is important. We are keeping a cutout, na? So one dress of Radha Krishna and the cutout all the time, people will be bored. Prabhuji, I will keep 20 different cutouts of 20 different deities. One Sunday, Radha Shyam Sundar from Vrindavan. One Sunday, Radha Vrindavan Chandra from Pune. One Sunday, Radha Madan Mohan from Achalagra. Can you imagine Radhesham Prabhu's situation? ये कैसा आदमी आ गया भक्ति में? He scolded me. He said, what do you think they are? You think they are cutouts? Can you change deities in a temple like that? Prabhu, recognize they are Radha Krishna. Just because they are a cutout, they are not a cutout. They are Radha Krishna. You can't keep changing whenever you want, whichever you want. You can't keep that. No, you can't do that. Thak. I got my answer. Because my vision of that altar was materialistic. I was looking at awe and reverence. But a senior devotee is looking at what? Details. Details. For him, it is Radha and Krishna. This is what we learn from seniors, right? When you spend time with senior devotees, then you realize how devotees look at every single thing. Right? I knew a Mataji. Please hear this. I knew a Mataji, very senior Mataji. They made Govardhan Hill with halwa. They made Govardhan Hill with halwa. Right? Pura halwa bana ke Govardhan Hill bana. Everything ready. Now we want to keep another tree on that. I ran to keep the tree. She held it. Prabhu, what are you doing? No, but झाड़ लगा रहा हूँ. गोवर्धन है, चोट लगेगा. वो हलवा है. हलवा को कैसे चोट लगेगा? And she said, Prabhu, you give me. She took that. Softly she made it stand on that, like lie down on that halwa, which is halwa for me. For her it is Govardhan Hill. And Govardhan is the body of Krishna. Radha Kund ka board lagana. Chup kar diya. Govardhan. What is my consciousness when I'm dealing with Govardhan? Prabhu, bhakti in detail. अभी याद रहेगा डिटेल में detail. Huh? I'm giving all examples of detail only. Detail. You put flowers on that Bhagavatam when senior devotees come. There is not a single flower on any of the Bhagavatams. Bhakti in detail. You come inside, you want the hall to be very attractive. I want every light to be on. Why? Why it has to be attractive? Why the hall has to be? That's external, no? No. We have put all our resources to make this. Should it not look beautiful? Details. While we are going, program chalo, next. One mic is thrown here, one mic stand is there. And we found those lost and found, Chota. I don't know where we found them. One mic is broken. Somebody has thrown somewhere. It is our center. Hamara center hai. Very important. Detail. Everybody has to do. Their part everybody has to do. Akinchan Prabhu is sending a list. Prabhus, please come. Today is your turn. Is he sending with detail? Who has to bring what? What time you have to come? I have work today, Prabhuji. I will not come today. Who will come in your place? You decide. Last minute. No, Prabhu. Do you do that in the office? Do you do that in the office? Huh? Just the office, no? Then why are you doing here? How come this is the most unimportant of the... Because you don't think that Krishna is watching all this. Krishna watches only detail. Doesn't matter, what you're doing, how famous you are. He's only seeing detail. How are you? Prabhus, I tell both my sons, I don't know whether you'll become a devotee or not. I don't know how many rounds you chant in life. I don't know whether you will take initiation from a guru. But I beg you that when a Vaishnava comes, respect him. When a Vaishnava comes in front of you, pay obeisances. When a Vaishnava comes in front of you, respect him. That's the only thing I tell. You can ask me both my sons. Because you can do 32 rounds, you can take initiation, you can do everything, but if you don't respect a Vaishnava, pura gaya. Sab kuch gaya. All credits are gone. That is how important the dealing with the Vaishnava is. I want all of you to get trained, because see, we are one center now. Are we planning for more centers or no? Yes. All of you should start your own center. Maybe not now, maybe 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Expand the preaching. And when any senior Vaishnava comes, how do we welcome? Have you seen me welcoming? Why do I welcome like that? Because my Shiksha Guru taught me how to welcome a Vaishnava. Not that I was born with that mic like that. Right? How to welcome a Vaishnava. Don't speak from a script. Speak from heart. Speak from heart. Because what you speak from heart goes to a heart. Keshavanand Prabhu told he wants to come here again. He himself told, I want to come there. I like that congregation. They're very attentive. They're very enthusiastic. Prabhu, that is what we should make a Vaishnava feel. Prashant Mukund Prabhu messaged me. I want to do a sapta for your congregation. For our congregation, not you, our. That gives me so much happiness. Why? A Vaishnava is thinking about us. A Vaishnava is thinking about us. Right? Chaitanya Charan Prabhu is coming in August. He already decided 4 series lectures for all of us. He already decided. He particularly kept dates. I want to do 4 series. Last time we did 9 series. He said 9, you'll get burnt. But I was amazingly amazed how every single devotee came at 8 o'clock in the morning, wherever the lecture was when Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was taking Gopi Gita. I wish that enthusiasm continues till the time of our death. But that is what is needed. Don't disappoint him by surprising him this time because of her familiarity. Should not. Right? What was he impressed with? Detail. How are we organizing? How are we organizing? How is everybody coming? How is everything set up? By the time he comes, everybody is there. By the time he comes, everybody is there. Yeah, no? He's looking at every part of it. Host is there. Speaker is there. Mic is there. People are there. Everything is there. Projector is on. Seat is on. Details. Everything is perfect. The details show your seriousness. Actually, when you focus on details, meaning you are very serious about it. When you are in a serious condition, where do they take you in hospital? What is watched there? Your pulse rate in detail. Like in because you're in a serious condition. Seriousness and details, both of them go together. If you're not seriousness, you'll never look at details. Right? I got an audio from Sakya Prem Prabhu, Prabhuji who helped us with the center. I got a small audio. He sent me. His Holiness Loknath Maharaj is having lunch somewhere in the world. And he's speaking to his servant. And in that conversation, he's remembering Gachibowli Satsang and he's telling, I think we should go there again. That is the most precious audio. He spelled my name somehow, I don't know. I don't think he told Leelananda. But I understood what he was telling. Because that's what he told. Now just imagine, why did he want to come here again? Details. Everything about. When Gauranga Darshan Prabhu came here, you should remember, he came, he sat, nice cushion. My detailing was all to show off. Kya center banaya, kya color dala. What was the only thing he saw and immediately praised? Bhagavatam. Prabhu, where did you get all those asanas for Bhagavat? Asanas. So beautiful. Why? He loves Bhagavatam. He wrote Bhagavad Shubhodhini. And for him, the amount of detail work we did to glorify Bhagavatam is our seriousness. Again, my humble request, Prabhus and Matajis, my humble request, again and again I'm telling you, don't allow the creeper of familiarity kill your devotion. Don't allow it. Be eager like a small child. Always be like a small child in devotion. Always be like a small child in devotion, you know. How does child run? I got my detail sign. That's my detailed sign. Bus ho gaya, aarti time. Eh? Let's be punctual. Let's not be another place where devotees come whenever they want. Whoever is doing the class, I know you don't like my face, still come on time so that when somebody important will come, that day you don't have to do special effort. It's already in your rhythm. It's already in your rhythm. This time I start to the center, this time I reach the center, this time I am in the center. A rhythm is created. When there is a rhythm, you don't have to put any extra effort. But if you start creating a rhythm, that today I think I'll go because nobody special is coming, because I am special, I need special people. No? Special chahiye. So I'll go whenever, according to the special. So what will happen? That rhythm will one day make you commit an offense. Without your awareness, it will happen. Without your awareness, you will commit an offense against a serious devotee, especially next week when Radhesham Prabhu is coming here. And he told, my throat is not good, I'll only speak for 1 hour. And he told, after that you continue. I said, Prabhu, after you speak, how can I continue? No, you speak, you continue. To continue. Because you know what, Prabhuji thinks? We have 3 hours satsangs. You know where all he goes and tells? It embarrasses me where all he goes and tells that in Gachibowli they have 3 hours. They have so much Shravanam. They like to hear. For them, Shravanam is very important. And it's important. Right? If I call a guest at 5 o'clock, you all come at 6:30. He is forced to speak only for 1.5 hours because 8 o'clock you will complain. Kal school hai na? Was it his fault or your fault? You come at 5 o'clock. Let him start at 5 o'clock. Right? Hear the 3 hours that you are known for. Then finish at 8 o'clock. Hai na? We'll just read one verse from Bhagavad Gita and we'll close it. Okay? 5 minutes. 14.27. Brahmano hi pratisthaham amritasya vyayasya cha shashvatasya cha dharmasya sukhasya akantikasya cha. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. And I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman, which is immortal, imperishable, and eternal, and is the constitutional position of ultimate happiness. So he is the source of the Brahman. Purport, please pay attention. The constitution of Brahman is immortality, imperishability, eternity, and happiness. Brahman is the beginning of transcendental realization. Paramatma, the super soul, is the middle, the second stage in transcendental realization. And the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the ultimate realization of the absolute truth. Therefore, both Paramatma and the impersonal Brahman are within the Supreme Person. It is explained in the 7th chapter that material nature is a manifestation of the inferior energy of the Supreme Lord. The Lord impregnates the inferior material nature with fragments of the superior nature. And that is the spiritual touch in the material nature. When a living entity conditioned by his material nature begins the cultivation of spiritual knowledge, he elevates himself from the position of material existence and gradually rises up to the Brahman conception of the Supreme. This attainment of Brahman conception of life is the first stage of self-realization. At this stage, the Brahman realized person is transcendental to the material position, but he is not actually perfect in Brahman realization. If he wants, he can continue to stay in Brahman position and then gradually rise up to the Paramatma realization and then to the realization of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There are many examples of this in Vedic literature. The four Kumaras were situated first in the impersonal Brahman conception of the truth. But when they gradually rose up to the platform of devotional service, one who cannot elevate himself beyond the impersonal conception of Brahman runs the risk of falling down. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that although a person may rise to the stage of impersonal Brahman without going further, with no information of the Supreme Person, his intelligence is not perfectly clear. Therefore, in spite of being raised to the Brahman platform, there is the chance of falling down if one is not engaged in the devotional service of the Lord. In the Vedic knowledge, in the Vedic language, it is also said, Raso Vayasa Rasam Hi Evayam Labhanandi Bhavati. When one understands the personality of Godhead, the reservoir of pleasure Krishna, he actually becomes transcendentally blissful. Taittiriya Upanishad 271. The Supreme Lord is full in six opulences, and when a devotee approaches him, there is an exchange of the six opulences. The servant of the king enjoys on an almost equal level with the king, and so eternal happiness, imperishable happiness, and eternal life accompany devotional service. Therefore, realization of Brahman or eternity or imperishability is included in devotional service. This is already possessed by a person who is engaged in devotional service. The living entity, although Brahman by nature, has the desire to lord it over the material world. But due to this, he falls down. In his constitutional position, a living entity is above the three modes of material nature. But association with material nature entangles him in different modes of material nature: goodness, passion, ignorance. Due to the association of these three modes, his desire to dominate the material world is there. By engagement in devotional service in full Krishna consciousness, he is immediately situated in the transcendental position, and his unlawful desire to control material nature is removed. Therefore, the process of devotional service, beginning with hearing, chanting, remembering the prescribed 9 methods of realizing devotional service, should be practiced in the association of devotees. Gradually, by such association, by the influence of the spiritual master, one's material desire to dominate is removed, and one becomes firmly situated in Lord's transcendental loving service. This method is prescribed from the 22nd to the last verse of this chapter. Devotional service to the Lord is very simple. One should always engage in the service of the Lord, should eat the remnants of foodstuffs offered to the deity, smell the flowers offered to the lotus feet of the Lord, see the places where the Lord has his transcendental pastimes, read of the different activities of the Lord, his reciprocation of love with his devotees, chant always the transcendental vibration of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and observe fasting days commemorating the appearances and disappearances of the Lord and his devotees. By following such a process, one becomes completely detached from all material activities. One who can thus situate himself in the Brahma Jyotir or the different varieties of Brahman conception is equal to the Supreme Personality of Godhead in quality. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports to the 14th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of the three modes of material nature. We have finally finished the 14th chapter. Krishna. Today before coming I thought I'll finish, but I went in some other detail.
I have a meeting at 8:30 with Balwant Prabhu. I have a meeting with Balwant
Uh-huh.
at 8:30. Mahesh Prabhu will take care of it.
Okay. So we had made this pouch of medicines for some emergency. I think that announcement was done. Mahesh Prabhu has some more of these. Actually, these include 4-5, as told by the doctors, that if you are feeling symptoms of a heart attack or symptoms of anything that might lead, you or somebody around you might keep it handy. Okay, so this pouch is here. It's 100 rupees as created by a devotee. And if you so wish, you can take it, buy it. It's with Mahesh Prabhu. As I don't know how many of them, 50 of them, 30, 40, already gone, most of them. So you can keep it. I kept one in my chanting bag, one in my office bag. So whenever me or somebody else, I can save a life. It is actually, Karnadika Mataji explained, it's very simple. Something that thins your blood, something that, decreases the anxiety, etc., etc. Simple pills. Okay. So this is here. You can meet Mahesh Prabhu, and Mahesh Prabhu is here. Anyone? You all know Mahesh Prabhu, right? Yeah. So you can meet Mahesh Prabhu after the class and take these. They are created for us. It's not any marketing stunt. It's simply to safeguard all devotees, because we are planning to do many Rath Yatras. We don't want anybody to die here. We want people. Detail. Huh? 100 rupees. Yeah, it's 100 rupees. The side effect is you can be alive. Yeah. Anyway, you are dying, so there is a chance that you can be alive. That's what doctors told. So, yeah, it's like, it's what is it? Disprin, few other tablets. Huh? Just emergency, something that can delay it until you go to hospital. Or to anyone. Nothing bad will happen, nothing like that. Drastic will happen. But it's not like a little anxiety and you immediately put it. No, that's also not right. You should actually feel that the person is almost getting the symptoms of, like sweat and pain and, kind of a giddiness. And that time you can give this and it can give him some more time to reach a hospital. Hare Krishna. So we are doing Aarti. Who is doing we're doing Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. You know who is singing Gaur Aarti? You can sing? You can sing. Hari Bol. Raghunandan Prabhu will sing. Jai. So everybody please get up and remove the carpet. We'll have Gaur Aarti. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Sorry, I have to keep that, right?
Jaya Gaura Nittai, Jaya Gaura Nittai, Arati ko बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करता
घंटा बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करता Shiva Shiva Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radha Madan Mohan Sri Radhe Radhe Radha Devi Vallabha Radha Devi Vallabha Radha Devi Vallabha Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopi Vallabha Radha Gopi Vallabha Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Shri Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Lakshmi Nara Singha, Jaya Lakshmi Nara Singha, Lakshmi Nara Singha, Jaya Lakshmi Nara Singha, Jaya Lakshmi Nara Singha, Jaya Lakshmi Nara Singha. Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Jaya Panchatattva, Jaya Panchatattva, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gaura Hari
అతను చెప్పండి. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. लगी रमन प्रभु से श्याम सुना तो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक अष्टोत्तर शतशील श्रीमती श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्री स्नान आचार्य श्री आचार्य श्री ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जाए फिर से कहो श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय, गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की जय, मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय, वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय, समावेत भक्तवृंद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, इस्कॉन गच्चिबौली यात्रा की जय, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय, ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru Vandana. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki कोटि वैष्णव की जय. దర్శన మీరు వాడండి
भगवान की जय, Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Sharanam Prapate Narasimhamahim Sharanam Prapate Sakara Kamalavane Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranya Kashipu Sanupurya Deshamadurta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Krishna Madhura Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Krishna Madhura Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narasimha Jaya Narasimha Jaya Narasimha Jaya Narasimha 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 Jaya Narasimha Jaya Prahlad Maharaj 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 Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj विनाशक श्री नरसिंह भगवान की भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की श्रील प्रभुपाद की गौर प्रेम वंदे।
हाँ प्रसाद अनाउंस
So today's Prashadam is sponsored by Mahendra Prabhuji on occasion of his child's birthday.
Haribol.
Wish him Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
स्वल्प पुण्यवतं राजन् विश्वासो नैव जायते शरीरा विद्याजाल योनिन्द्रियता हे खाए जीवे फेरे विषय सागरे तानामती जीवायते लोको माय सुदुर्मते ताके चेता कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बाणो धाय माय कोरी बारे जीव जाय स्वामी साधन दिलो भाई श्री नाम दूता पाओ श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण को लिखाओ श्री बेटा को श्री चैतन्य निताय जय माय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्ता वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मोहन महाप्रसाद की भक्त की इस्कॉन अच्छी बोली यात्रा की यात्रा इसको यात्रा ही संगम यात्रा